Hey, I am Joellen. Today we're going to talk about how to use a makeup sponge. I know we've all seen them and we've heard you're supposed to use them, but how in the world do you use it and how do you prep it? What is it used for? Okay, so we're going to go over some of the little nitty-gritty of a makeup sponge and why you need to add it into your makeup routine. Doesn't matter what type of makeup you use, cream, liquid, powder, a makeup sponge is a really great tool that will help you get a nice flawless finish. So let's start with, how do you even prep a makeup sponge? So my favorite makeup sponge is actually called the Perfector Perfector Sponge, and it comes in this cute little tin. You can find other ones like called the Beauty Blender, just generic makeup sponges. But when you first buy it, it's going to be compact, it's going to be dry, it's not going to be very squishy. This is how you're going to get it. But this is not how you are going to use it, okay? And I think that's where the problem is. A lot of women just take it out of the package and they use it like this. And you're not going to get the magic out of it without prepping it properly. So this is a properly prepped makeup sponge. You see the difference? It's like double in size. So how do you get it from this to this? Okay, so you're going to take your makeup sponge out of the package, wherever it is, and you're going to run it under water. It can be warm, cool water, doesn't matter. And you're going to take it and you're just going to squish it underneath the faucet, back and forth until it gets really big and it's nice and expanded. Then you're going to take like a cloth, a towel, and you're going to wring it out really, really well. You do not want to have any dripping water from your makeup sponge. You want it to be slightly damp and nice and pliable. It's bouncy, okay? See, this one does not squish as much as this one. It's so bouncy, it's double in size, it's a lot better. Okay, so that's how you prep a makeup sponge. That right there is magic, okay? It's gonna be a game changer. But how do you use a makeup sponge? And what is a makeup sponge used for? So a makeup sponge is mostly used for blending your makeup. Do you ever feel like you put your makeup on and you got a little too much? Or maybe you can see some harsh lines. It's not blended very well. This is where the makeup sponge comes in. You can take your prepped makeup sponge and you're just going to bounce it and pat it and dab it all over your face. It's going to pick up any of that excess makeup. It's going to blend and like kind of blur those harsh lines. It's just going to press your makeup into your skin, making you have a nice, natural appearance. So I just barely put my makeup on a few minutes ago, and now I'm just taking my makeup sponge and I'm not swiping, because if you swipe, you will take your makeup off. I am lightly dabbing and pressing. So I'm really marrying my makeup to my skin, helping it get right, making it like a second skin instead of just sitting on the surface. I am really just pressing that in. And then it's also picking up any of the excess makeup or blurring those lines. So that is what a makeup sponge is mostly used for. I also like to use it with setting spray. I take my makeup sponge and I spray 1 or 2 sprays on it, get that wet spot right there, and I put it right underneath my eye, because we all suffer from under eye creasing, and so this will help set the under eye area with that spray, and then just dab it right under there to really set that makeup so your eyes do not crease. So that's a good little trick. Another way that you can use your makeup sponge is you can use your pressed powder or a loose powder. It doesn't matter, whatever is your preference. You can take your sponge and dab it into your powder, and you can apply your powder on your face. So that's another little trick. You can also do it with your illuminator. Take your powder illuminator and you can apply it with your sponge. So there are a few different ways to use it. The key is the prep. You want to prep your makeup sponge properly. This is not how you use it. This is how you use it. The cool thing is that they will last a while, and you can just disinfect them in the microwave and clean them. But it's going to be a really great tool to add to your makeup bag that is going to make a big difference. So this one comes in this little cute little tin. It's $16, totally affordable. You replace it every once in a while. But the cool thing is that right now, my very favorite makeup company is having a special holiday sale. So you can get it with this cute little ornament for $12. So you can save $4 and get 1, 2, 3 for yourself, or you can give it as gifts, because this is something that any woman can use. Like I said, it doesn't matter what type of makeup you use. This is going to be a great tool to add to your makeup bag. So let me know if you have any questions. Pop them below and I will answer them. You can find my very favorite makeup sponge in my profile link. I'll also link it below in the description. But invest in some good beauty tools so that you have a great beauty application. All right? Take some time to get yourself ready so you look good and you can feel good, and then you can do good. Ciao.